to trial, the trap boys undefeated. Yeah, let's go to trial, it ain't no way we finna lose it. Let's go to trial, we had a deal looking stupid. Let's go to trial, they built a case for no reason. Let's go to trial, ain't finna tell them that we leaving. Mad at the who? Mad at the cops. Bitch, you stoop. They ain't the ops, you be mad at the gat. If you get shot, hating police, just not the way. Crooked police could get you paid. Racist cops could be your slaves. And free your niggas up out that cage. If you learn the teachings of 4K.
What's up, black people? Welcome to another unlawful arrest prevention video. I know it's been a minute since we uploaded anything. I was out the country, but I'm back now.
As our viewers already know, we aim to educate citizens on the tactics and tricks that cops most often use to execute the unlawful arrest of a black person. By understanding their strategies, we can develop our own, which allows us to punish them financially later on by bringing civil rights lawsuits and winning large payouts. If you find yourself the victim of police misconduct, it is important that you bring a lawsuit no matter what and do not hesitate. The most important decision you make will be the lawyer that you hire. To prevent black people from getting ripped off by sham lawyers, we have compiled a list of the best civil rights attorneys in every state. If you need help finding a civil rights attorney, simply go to unlawfularrestprevention.org. Scroll down to our National Civil Rights Attorney database and click on your state. We keep this list updated in real time as we vet more attorneys.
So someone sent me a video a few days ago and wanted to know if I knew the guy who'd been arrested in this video. Sometimes people in the South have a different concept of how big and populous New York really is. But they also wanted to know if I thought the feds were being truthful and transparent about how they apprehended the guy, a black man on the run for about a year from New York who was around my age, maybe 5 years older. I guess they figured since back in the day, it's been rumored that I may or may not have consulted with individuals or groups that assisted in helping people get low, get little, get out of jams, avoid apprehension. First of all, that was years ago. And second, our go-to move was to liquidate assets and get the individual out of the country and off the continent right away, usually before anyone was ever even indicted. But no, I don't know the fellow in this video. I never knew or even heard about him. And no, I don't believe that the way they caught up to him was the way that they said they did. And I'll also explain to you why I don't believe this was how they caught up to him. Since this might still be an open case and since I don't know him, I'll refer to the alleged fugitive as Jimmy from here on out. Now, this fellow was supposedly on the run for allegedly using fraudulent documents to attain PPP loans. The feds allege he got about $150,000 in PPP loans and then dipped from New York to Florida under a fake identity. The official story they released for how they caught him goes as follows. The alleged fugitive Jimmy was walking into Animal Kingdom at Disney World with his daughter when he was recognized by an off-duty Postal Inspection Service Agent, or a P.I.S. agent. If you didn't know, that's the law enforcement arm of the U.S. Post Office. They only have about 1,200 agents who are licensed to carry weapons and make arrests in the entire country. Well, according to the feds, one of these P.I.S. agents just so happened to be entering Animal Kingdom while on his own Disney World vacation at the exact same time as the fugitive Jimmy. Not only that, but the Postal Inspection Service Agent who spotted the alleged fugitive while also vacationing at Disney World in the same place at the exact same time just so happened to also be the exact same agent who signed Jimmy's arrest warrant a year earlier before he allegedly went on the run, and that's why he recognized him. What unfolds here is footage of a police officer arresting Jimmy in front of his infant daughter at Disney World after he was supposedly identified by the Postal Inspection Service Agent a few minutes earlier, who then called the local police. For the individual who asked me, I will break down how I know this official story is a lie.
Hey, brother. Can we talk to you for a second?
Me?
Yeah.
What's up?
You have your ID with you?
My ID?
Yeah.
I don't think I have my ID on me.
What's your first name? We got some word that you might be doing something.
I might be doing something.
Yeah. You have your name?
Officer, I didn't do anything wrong.
Right from the jump, the officers ask for ID. If that happens to you, you say, I will show my ID only under threat of arrest. If I do not show my ID, are you going to arrest me? In this case, Jimmy has bigger problems because he allegedly entered Disney World with a fake ID, which is a crime in itself. Fake ID never works. Same with fake passport. Same with fake anything. Only time anyone got out of the country undetected was with a real passport from someone who looked like them. And not only looked like them, knew them personally, like a family member. But at that point, they were usually facing bigger and different risks and were in a last resort type of situation.
Second, as soon as the officer said we got some word that you might be doing something, Jimmy should have said, I will not answer any questions without a lawyer present. I invoke my right to remain silent. Then Jimmy should have shut his mouth and not said anything until he had a chance to get up with his lawyer.
Just give me a second. Turn it on for me. It's okay. If you didn't do anything wrong, it's okay.
But I don't understand. Officer, I'm with my daughter.
It's okay. It's okay.
Officer, I did nothing wrong.
Okay, it's okay. If you didn't do anything wrong,
officer,
he's just going to secure you and that's it.
This is not right.
Don't resist.
Officer, I did nothing wrong.
Don't resist.
Officer, I just was here with my officer. Listen.
Okay, don't grab.
This is not right. I did nothing wrong, officer.
Put your hands behind your back.
Can you tell me what's wrong? What's the
Once we
problem?
figure it out.
But this is not right because you're detaining me. You're not telling me why.
Okay.
This is not right, officer.
You're the suspect.
I'm
You're the suspect in a warrant. Look at me. If you're not the guy, we're going to let you go. If you are the guy,
this is not right.
Put your hands behind your back.
I did nothing wrong. I'm here with my child.
Okay, listen.
Look, my daughter. Are you going to do this?
If it isn't him, we're going to let him go. It's for a warrant. Okay, brother, turn around.
Officer,
turn
this
around.
is not right. Y'all going to do this against my child?
Turn around.
Are y'all serious? This is not right. My child is right here. Are y'all kidding me?
As you can see, the cops do not treat all white-collar criminals the same. If a white-collar criminal is also a white person, they can steal 100 times as much money, but will likely never be placed in cuffs unexpectedly or publicly. A white person whose only crime is fraud, even if he steals $150 million and not $150K like they say Jimmy did, will never be arrested in front of his infant children. Jimmy was not alleged to have harmed anyone. He was alleged to have fraudulently obtained a relatively small amount of government relief funds. However, the cops will still treat him as if they have apprehended a known killer. They will manhandle the suspect as he stands still and repeatedly tell him to stop resisting, as if the body camera footage doesn't have audio or the viewers will not have eyes. And because cops, especially Trout, Florida cops, like to get their evil on, they did all of this in front of the suspect's infant daughter as she was screaming and crying in panic.
Y'all bring this in front of my child? No, oh my God. No, this is not right, officer.
Stop resisting.
Officer, my daughter is right here. Are y'all serious?
Stop resisting,
This is
man.
not right, man. Officer, this is not right. This is not right. Look, y'all father, this is not right. I did nothing wrong. I'm in Disney World. Are y'all kidding me? Oh my God. I don't believe this.
So we had.
Nah, this is not right. Officer, I did nothing.
Stop fighting, man.
Wrong. Are y'all kidding me? My child is right here.
Hey, bro, if it's not you, we're gonna let you go.
But this is not right, officer. I'm in Disney World. I did
If it's
nothing.
not you, we're gonna let you go.
The cop keeps saying, if it's not you, bro, we're gonna let you go. That is a cop lie. Even if it's not you, cops hate to admit their mistakes. So even if you know you are innocent and a cop says, if it's not you, bro, we're gonna let you go, don't believe that, ever. If it's not you, they will try to find any other reason to justify arresting you, even if they have to make up charges out of thin air so they don't look bad at their job. At this point, the only thing to do is remain silent or repeatedly say, 1. I don't consent to any searches of my person or property. 2. I will not answer any questions without my lawyer present. I don't know Jimmy's personal situation, but if he knows he's on the run, he should have already planned for the day he'd be apprehended and had a lawyer on call.
Buddy, hey, look at me. If it's not you, we're gonna let you go. I promise.
What's not me?
The subject of a warrant.
The subject of a warrant?
Yes.
What are you talking about, officer? Yo, this is not. Yo,
Come on.
This is wrong, officer. This is wrong. This is wrong.
No,
I'm telling you, this is wrong. Are you kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? Y'all gonna assault me now?
Turn around.
Y'all gonna assault me?
Buddy, if it's not you, we're gonna let you go.
Listen, all right, so confirm that before you arrest me.
I'm not arresting you, but you're.
Buddy, I mean, sir, the
Buddy,
cuffs.
If you put your hands behind your back, And stop resisting. If
Officer,
it's not you,
y'all are assaulting me.
if it's not you,
I'm
we're gonna let you
talking
go.
to y'all calmly.
Buddy.
I did nothing wrong. I'm talking to
What's
I'm
your
walking.
name? What's your name?
Oh my God.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. If it's not you, I told you that from the very beginning.
Yes, but what? I don't understand.
You're the subject of a warrant. If it's not you, I'm gonna let you go.
Confirming your 10-4, you have all the background.
I don't understand. This is 10-4. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Look at me. I promise you, if it's not you, we're gonna let you go.
Officer,
Okay? But the thing is, you're not listening to me. If we just, I told you from the very beginning, if we secure you and it's not you, we're gonna let you go. Okay? That's it. But we have to investigate because you match the description of a subject with a warrant. If it's not you, we're gonna let you go. Okay? Do me that favor.
All right.
Because we have people coming, and I don't want to make this any worse, okay? But you're resisting. And if it's not you, we're going to let you go. Sounds good? Lay down for me right here. Appreciate you, brother.
The cops have asked Jimmy his name a few times now, and he hasn't answered them. He won't say his name, but he's still talking and saying he did nothing wrong. The cops can easily make an attempt to argue, in their affidavit of probable cause, that it was suspicious that Jimmy was willing to keep saying, I did nothing wrong, but was unwilling to give his name. Then they can say that that's why they arrested him, because he acted suspicious, and don't need to admit to having conducted illegal surveillance on his cell phone for days or weeks prior to the arrest, which is, as I will explain in a second, likely what happened here. It is your constitutional right to be unwilling to talk, which is why Jimmy should have just shut his mouth the minute he realized he was being arrested. The police are not smart, good people. You either have to be really, really evil and sociopathic, or just really, really dumb to wrestle a man to the ground in front of his infant daughter, tell him to lay on his stomach, and then say, appreciate you, buddy, in a tone like Jimmy just handed him a plate at a barbecue. All the more reason not to talk to cops. Like I said, the second he realized he was being arrested, Jimmy should have shut his mouth and not said anything, or repeatedly made the statements, I do not consent to any searches of my person or property, and I will not answer questions until I have a lawyer present. Other than that, Jimmy should be cemetery silent unless his lawyer is specifically asking him to speak.
You have your handcuff keys? Hey, if it's not you, we're gonna let you go.
Yeah, vehicle 470. We haven't secured anybody else coming. Well, we just get 111 for now. One more yet to respond. Coming out to you.
You have your handcuff keys? Hey, appreciate you. Thank you, bro.
Again, the cop says, hey, thank you, appreciate you, bro, to a man he has forced to lie on his stomach handcuffed in public at Disney World, who now doesn't even know where his daughter is. Deep down in their souls, all humans know when they are behaving in an inhumane way towards others, regardless of how stupid or racist they may be. To be able to be a cop, you have to be able to treat others inhumanely on a daily basis. Therefore, cops likely have to dissociate from reality in order to function. It cannot feel good to be the lowest quality individual in the room anywhere you go, unless it is a room also full of other cops.
Go ahead, sir. Do you need any of the information from the guy that you canceled with? You have the information?
Yeah, I have it. Hey, thanks, bro. Okay? If it's not you, we're gonna let you go, okay? But the thing is, we do have to verify because we have 100% right now information that you match the description with a subject with the warrant, okay? That's what I tried to explain to you from the very beginning, okay? Sound fair? Don't do anything stupid because we got more people coming, okay? All right, do me a favor, okay? You're gonna stand to the left, okay? To this side. You're gonna go that way and stand on your butt. Okay? Come up. Alright, we're gonna take him straight to the car.
So as you can hear, the state police are telling him he matches the description of a fugitive. But what is more likely is that the feds had already confirmed his identity days before they ordered the arrest be made and had been monitoring him up until this very moment. It's simply not realistic that one of the 1,200 Postal Inspection Services agents who handle all of the mail fraud cases nationwide happened to recognize a single suspect while on vacation at the same place at the exact same time.
There's no proof that the police or the feds used the Stingray or Hailstorm device to arrest Jimmy, and there never will be unless a black guy in law enforcement realizes that they aren't on his side and decides to whistleblow. But that won't happen either, because black people in law enforcement tend not to realize this until 10 to 15 years later, when they themselves finally get mistreated or scapegoated by their white superior officers. However, what most likely happened here is this. Working with local police partners, the feds used a Stingray or Hailstorm device to eavesdrop on the texts, calls, and DMs of Jimmy and all of his friends and family members. By conducting this type of open-ended, warrantless, and illegal surveillance, the police could find out that Jimmy relocated to Florida, for example, by reading his texts about taking his daughter to Disney World. Stingrays and hailstorms are illegal, but widespread, both in the hands of local police and criminals. They allow whoever possesses them to gain access to virtually every aspect of your phone, so long as your phone is within the machine's radius. However, evidence obtained with these machines is not admissible in court because these machines have been deemed unconstitutional. So, in this case, the feds and the police likely worked together to put out the narrative, albeit an improbable one, that the fugitive was coincidentally spotted at Disney World by the very agent who signed his warrant a year earlier and therefore was able to recognize him.
We encourage our viewers to purchase a 4-cage or some other type of Faraday bag. At UAP, we strive to make the 4-cage the cheapest Faraday bag option on the market. When your phone is in a 4-cage, it is like your phone does not exist. If police or hackers are using a Stingray or Hailstorm machine on your phone, they will be unable to do so as soon as your phone is placed in the Faraday bag or the 4-cage. When your phone is in a 4-cage, which we sell on Amazon, it cannot be tracked at all.
If all black people start placing their phones in Faraday bags when they are not using them, police will be unable to illegally mine information on ourselves, our friends, and our family members by tapping into our phones. But unless we all do it, it won't be as effective, because if only your phone is in a Faraday bag, the police can simply access the phone of someone in your car or home or immediate vicinity and then still gain access to your communications with them that way. In the black community in America, it's like 2.5 degrees of separation between us at most. But in white America, it's 6 degrees of separation. So it can't just be people evading police using Faraday bags to stop stingrays. We all have to use them. If we did that, the police would have to start filling up their prisons with white people.
Hey, we're gonna just talk to you and then that's it, okay? Come on. Yeah. Don't try anything dumb, okay?
Anything on you not supposed to have, like, to hurt us, man? No.
Hey, we're at the bus. We're gonna walk back to where we parked the off-duty cars.
Mine's right here in the garage.
Okay. Okay, we're going. Let's not go through there. Kids are there.
Let's search him better, though, real quick.
Okay.
Still unclear?
Okay. Yep, thanks. But I did confer with it earlier. They said we can get the
We're doing over traffic.
we can go. Okay.
Just sorted out, okay? Do you have ID on you anywhere, or did you give it to him already?
No, I don't have ID with me.
Okay. Do you have an ID in Florida?
No.
No? Where's your ID from?
With my ID form?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't.
Well, like you're an adult. You have a photo ID issued to you somewhere?
Yes.
What state?
South Carolina.
South Carolina? All right. You can go ahead and put your knees in there for me, bud.
There's really not much to say here other than that Jimmy should not be talking. The man should only be repeating, "I will not answer any questions without a lawyer present." If he is actually involved in fraud, as they are alleging, then he is severely hurting his chances at getting any charges dismissed every single time he doesn't just say, "I will not answer any questions without my lawyer present." Anything you say other than that, the cops will flip to make you seem more guilty.
What's your name? What's your name, bro? I mean, you know that we already know, right?
Know what?
You know. So why don't you just provide your actual information to us and speed up this process?
That's what I'm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. What's your last name? Do you have a last name?
I have a name, officer,
But you don't want to provide it?
I want.
All you're going to do is prolong things if you don't tell us, so it's not really affecting us. It's really going to tie you up more than anything.
I understand that. I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Okay. Well, I'll let this deputy explain that to you.
I mean, he already explained.
Okay. Well, I'll let him explain it some more. Bro, listen. I'm going to be real with you, okay? I have kids myself, okay? I didn't want that to get to that point, and I was talking to you in a nice way, okay?
This right here is just lies and cop banter. The police don't give an F about his daughter. And on top of that, when cops call you things like bro or try to talk to you like they're your homie, that generally means they are getting ready to really destroy your life. I don't want to be repetitive, but it's unfortunate how many people forget to just say, "I will not answer questions without a lawyer present." Even if you don't know who your lawyer is yet, you still say, "I will not answer questions without a lawyer present." No matter what. You do not answer questions from the police. You just repeatedly inform them. No lawyer, no questions.
And that's what I was trying to explain to you. I'm trying to level with you, bro. Because all this didn't have to happen. Okay? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. This did not have to happen. I explained to you, you were the subject of a warrant, okay? Okay? And again, the longer you prolong this, the longer, because we could be here all day. So we just need to get going. We already know what we got to know, but you got to give us the information that we need.
Again, this is why you don't talk to cops. The cop just said, "We already know what we need to know, but you gotta give us the information that we need." That doesn't make sense. If they already know everything they need to know, why do they need more information? It's because they want to manipulate you into confessing or saying something that they can argue amounts to a confession.
Okay? What's your name, bro? We already went, look, all through all this crap. What's your name, man?
Alright.
Bro. Hey, man to man, bro. What's your name, bro?
Alright, thank you.
We're gonna do this?
You go for my phone, not cooperating.
Bro. Listen, I told you, man. None of this had to happen. Okay? I tried talking to you normal, but you don't want it that way. You just start resisting. That's not the way we do things, man. Okay? You just try. We need to get all this information. What is your name? You're not gonna talk? All right, man. We're gonna be here all day then. Yeah, that's him. I got him ID'd by. I mean, that's him, obviously. From
Yeah, if it wasn't him, he would just tell you who he was
What?
so he could
Well,
get out of here, you know what I mean?
But he won't give you a name?
No, the Fed verified that's him.
Yeah. I just talked to their fraud department.
Mm-hmm.
Then obviously whatever he booked.
He's not going in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put him there.
Fingerprint readers out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well,
Let's
everything
request
bounced.
one of those,
So, and it's nothing's in his name. So they want to know.
Yeah. No, it's him. It's him. I got prior to that. We have the information from the Fed.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
We have this information.
They wanted to know if
Tattoo
he wanted
matches.
to open up a fraud case against him.
Okay. Well.
I was like,
We can hear the cops talking about how the payment at the Disney World Hotel didn't go through and how Jimmy checked in with a fake ID. Cops are not fast problem solvers. Fast problem solvers tend to work in STEM or finance-related fields, not law enforcement. The cops did not just learn that information. The cops already knew about Jimmy's declined hotel payments and fake ID because the feds had been monitoring Jimmy for an extended period of time.
So the whole arrest, the whole backseat interrogation, was just to make it look like real police work had been done. But cops do not work fast or smart enough to receive a tip from a postal inspector, investigate the tip, and get to the bottom of the entire crime within the 30-minute time frame between receiving the tip and making the arrest. The cops even mentioned already knowing what to do because they had spoken to the feds. The feds were able not only to locate Jimmy by using a Stingray or Hailstorm, but gain access to the entirety of his cell phone's contents. If you didn't know, local police in Florida are particularly fond of using these machines, and former federal agents who retire in Florida can earn a substantial living by teaching the local police there how to actually use these machines.
Okay, so make call, supervisor.
The individual in this video was transported to New York where he faced various charges, but I'll leave you with this. Staying perpetually vigilant and observant, being lucky and at the right place at just the right time is not how law enforcement catches people on the run, though they might like the general public to believe such fairy tales. If anyone believes that the postal inspector who signed Jimmy's warrant just happened to be on vacation at Disney World at the same time and same place as Jimmy, please contact me because I have 3 oceanfront properties in Arizona to sell you. The 2 ways that law enforcement are able to catch 95% of people on the run are 1. Invasive surveillance technology like Stingrays or Hailstorms, and 2. Informants, either paid or coerced. Also, you cannot be both a criminal and a success. By that I mean, you cannot commit a crime that greatly enriches you and then turn right around a year later and willy-nilly enjoy a carefree Disney World vacation with your daughter and not expect to get caught. Society will not allow it.
Thank you for tuning in to another unlawful arrest prevention video. If you or someone you know is the victim of police misconduct, please visit the National Civil Rights Attorney database on unlawafularrestprevention.org. We have worked hard to vet the best civil rights attorneys in each state, and we update the list as we continue to do so. Simply click on your state and you will see a list of some of the more competent civil rights attorneys in your state. We hope that this helps Black people who bring police misconduct lawsuits to be more successful and win larger settlements or payouts. The worst thing you can do for your lawsuit is hire an incompetent lawyer. And most incompetent lawyers prey on Black people who have been victimized by taking their money and doing little or no work. We hope that this will be a helpful resource to our viewers and that they will share this list with any Black person who may need representation.
Let's go to trial, we know we finna beat it. Let's go to trial, them track niggas undefeated. Let's go to trial, I do the race before I plead. Let's go to trial, cause either way I'm staying free. Let's go to trial, cause either way I'm staying free. Let's go to trial, I'm flying way out to the east. Either way I'ma be in the motherland, living like a king for the chief. We would crime with laughter, we seen a name on that witness list. Let's go to trial, we know blood ain't finna tell them shit. At least none that could never even make no sense. We built for this, them crackers ain't finna convict shit. Mad at the who, mad at the cops. Bitch, you stoop, they ain't the odds. You be mad at the gat if you get shot. Don't be mad at the tracks if you telling it.